is up, PMPBeta? It's me, Weakest, back again for a UU match against a YouTuber, Legalyidiots. And yeah, so found him off the Smogon Wi-Fi Battle Finder, and I thought, hey, this is a good match. I'll upload it to PMP. So, gonna lead off with my Sand Slash, nicknamed after my Sand Shrew from NU, but Sand Slash for UU. But it's gonna lead off with his hair cross. I'm gonna go for the Stealth Rocks as he goes for the sub. I was kind of predicting, just an attack, and I know I can take one because I'm a physically defensive set. But it turns out it's a Zoroark in disguise, which kind of isn't good at all, not at all. So, gonna go for the Earthquake, break the sub. He's gonna hit me with a Night Daze or a Dark Pulse. I don't really remember which. Probably Night Daze. Not taking that too good, but take it well enough. Gonna go out into Umbreon to kind of expecting another one, and he doesn't do anything because I resist, and this is my special wall. I really love Umbreon. It's awesome. I love it. But he's gonna go for the sub. I'm going to go for the Wish just so I can get something's HP back up if I really need to. I guess I don't really remember what happens here, but he's going to switch out. I'm going to go out into my Kingdra, which is, not going to take this Dark Pulse very well either. But, I figured I can, get the Wish off, bring it back up to full, and go from there. So, he's going to go for the Dark Pulse, just trying to get that reliable stab off on me. And he crits me here, and I'm like, oh, the fuck. But I get off a Waterfall, which is good. And, which means his sub is broken. If he wants to sub up again, I can just break it with another Waterfall. So his only choice here is really to kill me off, which he does do with a Dark Pulse, opting to go over that instead of sub. I'm not sure what item he has, honestly. Maybe Sash? Not sure, but gonna go out into my real Heracross, or my Heracross in general. Gonna scare him out because I'm Choice Scarfed and just I can wreck his day. He's gonna go out to Suicune, which I'm like, oh crap, you're gonna be Crocoon, aren't you? Because, I mean, why not? Why not just bring a Crocoon to a UU match and take that close combat not very well at all, and it did, well, not very well at all. It took it pretty well, about a quarter, I guess. It's like a 4-hit KO, maybe a 3-hit KO if I'm lucky. But, I'm thinking it's probably going to be Crocoon, and he does go for the Scald here, which doesn't tell me anything really. He hits the burn, though, and I'm like, what the fuck? And then I get the synchronized burn on him, which is like, oh, cool. This will force him into showing me what kind of set he is, and, because burn rate of damage racking up is never good. So, here I believe I just go for the Heal Bell to get rid of my burn, because that would be the smart thing to do. Kinda hope I do that. And then I could set up a Wish, go from there, which I do. I do decide to go for the Heal Bell. Probably set up a Wish next turn, as he may or may not rest. I don't know if he has the rest yet. He might be Resto Chesto. But I see Calm Mind, which makes me think that if he's any kind of set, he's going to be the Crocoon set. And he shows me rest, which most likely means he's Sleep Talk. And so definitely Crocoon. And if I had a Water Absorber, I could wall this thing for days. But I don't. I don't. Anyways, payback just because I was expecting an attack this turn, but he just ended up going for the rest. Showing me he's Rest Talk with Scald and Calm Mind, which is good information to have. As I switch out, go into my Mew, because my Mew, I know it can take a hit. It won't like taking it because it is at +1, and I'm not defensive at all. But I can come in, I can set up a Nasty Plot, I can go from there. He gets a Scald on his Sleep Talk turn, it's just like, oh, you guy. It does about a quarter after +1. I am a Life Orb, Nasty Plot with Aura Sphere, and Psyshock with Roost as well to get my HPs back, which I don't think I've ever used Roost more than once, ever. So, he's gonna go for Sleep Talk again. Gonna pull the rest, which is unfortunate, but, what can you do? What can you do? I'm up to +2. I decided to get a little bit greedy, because I know I can take a Scald, and I go for another Nasty Plot, bring me up to +4. I know, after seeing that damage that my close combat did with my Heracross earlier, I know that I go for Roost, but I know for that a Psyshock, after +4, is probably going to be able to take this thing down pretty low. So I'm not too worried. He ends up going for the Scald. as I roost, and hoping he doesn't get the burn, because oh, he gets the burn. Of course he gets the burn, but I get the burn back on him, which is cool beans. So now I have burn and possibly life orb damage racking up on me if I so choose to attack, which I do. There's that Psyshock I was talking to you about earlier, or Psycho Shock, I don't even know, Psyshock I think. But brings it down like really freaking low, and another one's going to be able to take it out. But unfortunately for me, he's going to be able to take me out with a Scald. Better play there probably would have been to go for rest. Honestly, because I have Life Orb. He probably didn't know I had Life Orb, which he probably should have assumed I had Life Orb. But anyways, probably would have been better to go for rest, but what can you do? Decide to go out and go into Scarfed and Nidoking Reznor after the Reznor Rhinos from Mario, and finished off with an Ice Beam because not many things on his team want to take an Ice Beam. This Suicune's really the only thing that wants to take it. In comes Heracross. These. I was thinking I can take. I should have known by the way he brought it in that I had the Earthquake. It's not. I didn't think it was that common to have Earthquake on your Heracross, so I was like, I can take any hit and hit him with an Ice Beam, hopefully 2-hit KO him. But he brings me down to 34 because unstabbed and stuff. And gonna go out into Umbreon this turn just to soak in that Earthquake. Oh, that'll do nothing to that thing, because that thing is bulky as hell. But want to save my Nidoking later, either as death fodder or just, usefulness in general. So in comes Machamp. I decide, you know what, Wish, that sounds like a good plan. So I do that. In this turn, I can't stay in because that would be stupid because I would die to a Dynamic Punch. And I just decided to go out into Support Slash because, I can take one hit. And then hit him back. So Wish brings me up to full. He goes for Dynamic Punch behind the sub. I kind of thought he'd have Focus Punch, honestly, because he's a subset, but maybe he doesn't give. I don't even know what he gets. He gets a crit, though, and I was like, what the actual fuck is going on here? Live with 7, though. He confuses me, break through the confusion, go for the Earthquake, take out the sub with the crit, which actually doesn't matter at all, because, as you'll see in a second, after leftovers and all that good stuff, he's going to go for sub again, and I'm going to be able to break through my confusion once again, spoiler alert, and break sub with an Earthquake, and that's all good. Now, he can make one more sub and kind of bank on me hitting myself and killing myself off, but I'm not very offensive at all. I have, like, maybe 4 EVs in attack, so, it wouldn't do too much to me if I would have hit myself anyway. It wouldn't take me out. He's Life Orb, and, he can't make a sub now, so I can go out to Reznor again and finish him off with an Ice Beam. So, Reznor gets 2 kills. Unfortunately, my Sandslash got critted and couldn't do anything, but what can you do? So, in comes Heracross. I'm thinking, alright, I'm going to just let it kill me to whatever move it wants to go for, and I'll go from there. So, goes for the close combat, takes me out, all that good stuff. And here I find out that he has the Moxie, and I told him that I don't think that was released yet, and I'm pretty sure it hasn't. So, whatever, it doesn't come in any play because he's going to hit me with close combat here, and even after +1, not going to be able to take me out because I resist, and my bulk is decent enough. And after 2 defense drops, I'm going to be able to take it out from that range. Actually, I could have taken it out from that range anyway. So, Moxie boost didn't really matter at all in this game, so, no big deal. There, legally idiot. I'm not going to hold that against you. So, in comes the Togekiss, and I'm thinking, well, unless it's Scarfed, I can outspeed it and take it out. And even if it is Scarfed, I might be able to speed it. I don't know. But it turns out, it's half health, and I kind of knew it was a Zoroark anyway, because, it had only half health, and we haven't seen the Togekiss all game. So, take that thing out. Mew comes in. I'm just going to go out into my Umbreon to take whatever move. Think of the Psychic move, just because it's reliable stab, and it'll be super effective to knock me out. But, I go into Umbreon, it is immune to the Psyshock, and, so he turns out to be a nasty plotting Mew as well, which is like, whoa, hey, I'm the only one with the nasty plotting Mew here, so, sets up to +2. I set up a Wish because I'm like, oh, don't want to take a hit, so, Plus 2 Aura Sphere doesn't take me out even after Life Orb because I'm very especially bulky. I'm gonna go for Payback this turn. Gonna do a hefty, hefty chunk. And Wish gonna bring me back up to a lot of HP. Not enough to live another one. Um, and I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna sack my Umbreon because I can, bring this thing down. It'll, it'll either wear itself down with Life Orb to a point where I can bring back my Heracross, KO it with a close combat, or I can just take it out with my Umbreon if he so lets me. So he's gonna end up going for Roost. I'm gonna do some stalling with Payback, and it's kind of a weird segment, but I sped it up a little bit more than the other things, other parts of the video. So there's always that. So roosting, paybacking, getting him down low. He's recovering more than I can deal out, but I'm pretty sure. No, I don't. But here I'm at a point where I'm pretty sure I can live another +2 Aura Sphere, and he actually does go for it, and I do live it with 84 HP. So he could have taken me out easily. I guess he just didn't want to be in the range where he could be revenge killed with my Heracross, but I don't know. But Umbreon's down at a really low amount of HP. All I have left is my Heracross in this Umbreon, and all he has left is his Togekiss. So I'm gonna go for the Protect, scout out what kind of set he is. He goes for the Aura Sphere. I'm thinking maybe he's Scarfed, maybe he's bulky, offensive. I don't know what kind of set he is. Here he shows me Thunder Wave, which makes me think. Well, first of all, it shows me he's not Scarfed or anything. Second of all, he actually predicted my switch into Heracross, and I didn't stand because I'm letting this thing just die. Because I know that if he's not Scarfed, I can outspeed him, probably take him out, depending on the range of health. So Aura Sphere doesn't do a whole bunch, despite it being super effective, mostly because of my special bulk. Gonna go for Payback. Get a crit, brings him down pretty low, kind of important, as the following happens where he's just going to roost and I'm going to Payback and all that good stuff, just kind of waiting to die, honestly. That was kind of a I don't want to. Kind of a bold play. I guess he thought I might need my Umbreon for later, but I am truly scarfed, and I'm hoping that a close combat will be able to take out this Togekiss from here, and it will be able to take it out from there, which means that is a narrow 1-0 in my favor, which was a good game, Legally Idiot. I had a lot of fun with it, so I hope all of you in the Pokemoshpitbeta had a lot of fun with it too. And if you did, you can show some love by hitting that like button down below. And if you didn't like the battle for whatever reason, whether you think that I sound like a girl or I don't know, you just don't like it in general, hit that dislike button. It reflects me and all my stuff. I don't know how to describe that, but also, comments telling me what I can improve upon, all that good stuff. I had one other upload to this channel, which is a Pokemon Online narration, so I'll probably leave a link to that in the description if, I can. And link to my channel and Legally Idiots will be in the description as well. So go check us both out, and if you like the content that we post, or that I post, or if he doesn't post whatever, content, go ahead and feel free to leave a subscription because, I want subs that'll actually watch me. I don't like dead subs, kind of thing I don't like. But that's enough rambling. So I hope you all enjoyed this video, and, have a great day, Pokemoshpit.